Have you been denied a claim for service connection, or have you been granted your claim but receive a lower rating than you think that you should be entitled to? Do you need to reopen a claim for which you've been denied and were not able to appeal? If you have any questions about these topics, this segment is on how to reopen a VA disability claim. My name is Lori Underwood with Woods & Woods, and we're going to discuss a few of these questions in this segment. If you've been denied a claim and the appellate period is no longer active, so the claim is essentially dead, then you need to reopen that claim. In order to reopen any claim that has previously been denied by the VA, you're going to need new and material evidence. And you're going to need to submit that new and material evidence with a new formal claim for that condition. The claim could be for either service connection or an increased rating. The point is, if it's been previously denied, it does require a new and material evidence to get that claim reopened. What is new and material evidence? In order to be material, it must raise a reasonable possibility of substantiating your claim. So it has to be evidence that pertains directly to your claim, that raises the possibility that either an increased rating or service connection is warranted. It cannot be redundant of the evidence that was available at the last time the decision was made on your claim. So it can't be the same evidence or redundant or similar evidence, but something that is not previously available for consideration at the time the last claim was decided. To be new, it needs to only address one of the reasons for your prior denial. It does not have to address all of the reasons for the prior denial, but only one. It's considered to be a fairly easy standard to meet new and material evidence. If you have any questions about what may or may not be new and material evidence, then you can reach out to a VA representative or call us at the number below, and we'll be happy to assist you with that. The date of your new claim or your reopened claim could be what will become your effective date. And that would also be the day from which any back pay would be calculated if your condition is granted from that date. Generally, the earliest effective date that can be given for back pay is the date of the claim. It could be possible to reopen an earlier effective date from a prior claim if it can be proven that a clear and unmistakable error was made in that prior denial. That is a much tougher standard to meet than new and material evidence. Or you could also provide service treatment records or in-service records that were not previously in your file that go directly to proving that your claim is warranted for service connection. In order for that to take effect, the service records that you provided would have to show that a grant would have resulted had those records been in your file. Generally, reopening claims occurs with new and material evidence. It's important to remember that any claim, a reopened claim or an initial claim, must be submitted on the formal claim form. Even if you have communicated with the VA previously in an informal claim, you must follow it up with the formal claim form. If you have any other questions about this process or any further information, give us a call at the number below and we're happy to help you.